on Wednesday, BHVR decided to answer some fan questions from a post on Twitter. And while some of the answers are really interesting, like a feature to make Trapper collect traps easier, Garden of Joy getting a rework, or a rework to Michael Myers' power, one of the answers they gave has caused a small controversy in the community due to how hypocritical the statement is. BHVR does not want to make Prestige 100 rewards because, according to them, the grind is way too much and they don't want people feeling like they are missing out on it. Now, I don't hate BHVR as a game company. I fully understand that it is a business, they need to make money first. So they will make choices in order to maximize their revenue with the least amount of effort and backlash possible. After all, the more money they get, the more they can continue growing DBD, and also the happier the employees are, so that's a plus. My problem with BHVR, and my problem in general with a lot of businesses, is when they make absolutely trash statements that either prove they are hypocrites, liars, or ignorant, and this is one of the worst statements and logics I have seen BHVR give. So, according to their own words, the reason why we don't have any Prestige 100 rewards or any rewards for dedicated grinds is because they don't want players to feel like they are missing out by not hitting them. Well, that is very considerate of them. I always said that fear of missing out tactics are absolute trash and should stay in free-to-play games, unlike Dead by Daylight, which is a paid game. We are so lucky that this game doesn't feature a battle pass where the game reminds you that it's going to end soon, so you better grind those tiers before the deep Rift colors are gone forever. We are also very lucky that the game doesn't have limited time cosmetics on arbitrary celebrations like Christmas, Halloween, the Chinese New Year or the anniversary, where if you don't pay for them in Auric sales when they are released, you will have to wait an entire year before getting them again for a limited time. And does anyone remember the Twitch Prime cosmetics that are not out on the store yet? I am sure glad not many players are missing out on them. Or the fact that a new player will 100% feel like they are missing out on 70% of the game's content if they don't bring out their wallet and purchase every single character that will take them 35 hours in order to unlock with gameplay time, which is an insane grind, not counting the licensed characters which are out of a new player's reach unless they pay for real money. And let's not start on the scam of secrets, a mechanic that I hate so much that I made a 50 minutes video ranting about it. If BHVR really cared about players missing out on stuff, they would have denied the Attack on Titan collaborations, since now a lot of cosmetics are forever gone, and new fans of the anime will never be able to purchase all of those cosmetics, missing out on them. But obviously, this license was a very big money-making machine. To care now about players missing out on not hitting a reward that will stay there for the rest of DBD's life cycle, where they can choose to grind for it whenever they want with no time limit, but also have the entire game be built on the fact that the vast majority of players will always feel like they are missing out on something, that being characters, perks and cosmetics, it is insanely hypocritical or downright ignorant of the game they have. Dead by Daylight is the only game I have seen that does not reward its most loyal and devoted players with cool cosmetic rewards for the time they put in the game. In Call of Duty, you constantly get new blueprints for when you reach an insane prestige level, and even in mobile games like Brawl Stars, you have mastery roads for each character that will award you titles and profile icons, as well as in-game currency. In DBD, if you reach Prestige 100, there is absolutely nothing you can boast about besides seeing the icon at the end of a match, by which point most players will literally not care, since they will leave for the next match. DBD is the only game where the game developers don't want players to invest a lot of time into it, and I just find it baffling. What I also don't get is that they decided to give that answer instead of giving the real answer as to why they are not doing these cosmetics, as they already gave this way back in the past. The reason why the game doesn't have any unlockable Memento Moris yet is simply because Memento Moris are so rare that they don't want to invest resources into making new animations or sounds for something only a very small percentage of players will see. So it's clear that obviously, Behavior as a company would want to work in stuff that most players will see instead of very niche things. And for that reason, for example, Twins barely gets new cosmetics while Feng Min and Dwight get a lot. For that reason, Memento Moris are only tied to very expensive paid skins like the future Naughty Bear outfit, and this in turn means that Prestige 100s are, indeed, extremely rare in the community outside of invested DBD players. So creating an award for every single character in case someone prestige them to the max is a waste of time compared to the reward Behavior would get in terms of revenue. Another problem that they could have given is that licensed characters could give them problems. If Kate gets a cosmetic thanks to reaching Prestige 100, will they be able to give the Xenomorph a cosmetic for it too? Or Freddy Krueger? Or Quentin? In that case, the players would actually feel like they missed out because they decided to prestige a licensed character. And I think, had this answer been given, it would get less backlash than the tone-deaf answer they gave out already. So, in short, the real answer as to why we won't get Prestige 100 cosmetics is because they don't want to spend resources into creating special rewards for every single character that only a small amount of players will have. And also, licensed characters could cause problems for them, as they would need to renegotiate the licenses again in order to create new cosmetics or avatars or whatever reward they want to give. Behavior has a lot of things to do, like reworking the Twins, Freddy, Michael Myers, working on special events, new chapters, and they also take a long time into creating new cosmetics, so unless it's a copy-paste charm like the perk ones given for early prestiges, I doubt we will ever see custom skins for high prestiges. But what solution is there for this problem? The community obviously wants a reward for the most loyal players, as can be seen by the amount of players unhappy with Behavior's decision. And while I don't know the exact answer, I had one idea for a long while that I would love to see implemented into the game, which would change the grind of DBD from a useless prestige that takes way too long to actual gameplay grinds that would make you play a specific character in order to get their rewards. One of my biggest requests for this game was to remove the brown rarity recolors from the cosmetic store, and instead have them be rewards for grinds for each character. For example, you could get this white Oni mask if you absorb enough blood orbs, or give this black recolor for Huntress once you hit enough snipes with your hatchets. Behavior could even create golden weapons or golden torso cosmetics for each character, similar to how they did it with Overwatch, just to show how much you play them to the rest of the community. For characters that have no recolors, like the licensed characters, they could instead give iridescent shards rewards for reaching certain milestones, or just a lot of blood points. They have already given free recolors in the past, like with the red recolor for Wraith when you complete the tutorial, or a cosmetic for the nurse that they gave out as a login reward around Christmas. Behavior has also stated in the past that the reason they added limited time cosmetics was in order to clean up the store from choices in order to make the players don't feel as saturated because of choice overload. So that's killing two birds with one stone, as I doubt Behavior is getting much revenue from these recolored cosmetics. But after all, I am not a financial advisor. What I do know is that if Behavior wanted to, they could reward their most loyal players with easy recolors, just like the vast majority of video games do. Anyways, let me know what you personally think about this Behavior statement. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.